there. And how we're pretty much the fire
Dunzo.
is gone.
Again, like when they were bungee jumping and Eli was like, oh, I can't go. And I was like, oh, typical new Eli.
Lame.
Old Eli lover, Eclair lover, me, would have been like, oh my gosh, he'll totally surprise her. There's something up his sleeve. It's going to be great. Maybe he'll be back soon. He's going to come with surprises, and it's going to be great, and they're in love. And it's like, no, he's not coming anywhere.
He never had an intention of coming. He's probably with Lenore, because that happened. Why would you have them cheat? It's the worst thing that could possibly happen in a relationship ever.
Yeah.
It's worse than just like having a mutual conversation and saying, you know what, this long distance relationship isn't going to work out.
That's what I don't understand about cheating.
Friends. And then you know what?
I don't understand.
You know what? And then at the end of Claire's journey at Degrassi, they could allude to the fact that she's going to go be with Eli sometime in the future, and we could at least be okay with it. And we'd be okay with these Drew shenanigans. But the fact that you had introduce this cheating.
Lazy and selfish and just say what you need to say. John Mayer may not say much that's right in the world, but he did say what you need to say, and I do agree with that. Say what you need to say. Nobody said it, and this is what happens.
It's just a turn off.
And Lenore, I'm sorry, like when I think of Lenore, I think of like the snozberries taste like snozberries. Like for some reason, she's a snozberry.
I think of like Lumiere. Like she's just she's a big candlestick and she's serving me great things.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So either way, take what you will from that.
So that's that. I mean, there's not really much else to
say. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like we'll get questions like, well, what about if this happened? No. There's nothing. I can just tell you it's killed.
It's over.
Like, unless, like, Eli somehow, like, picks the Titanic up out of the waters with his bare hands and, like, does a Rose and Jack moment on the bow of the ship, like, it's not happening.
No.
Like, nothing is changing for me. Sorry.
No, I'm so glad I invested so many of my emotional, young,
I
vulnerable years.
hated my spirit animal, Imogen, for a long time over this relationship. Speaking of Imogen, let's get to some happy stuff. I was, like, totally for her, like, no bra, like, protest thing. I mean, I have to wear a bra. I'm sure she'd say that's not true, but I do. But for all those, like, happy, small-chested girls who can flow in the breeze, like, why can't you?
I would like to speak on behalf of the flat-chested women out there in the world. Because, ladies, we really only wear bras for the purpose of covering our nipples, and there's no other purpose. We don't need support. We don't need cups. We don't need straps. It's not necessary. We wear them to just avoid awkwardness between human beings because we're uncomfortable with anatomy. And if they're uncomfortable with it in Canada, can you imagine how they would have acted over here in the United States of America? It would have been bad. But would you actually get kicked out of class for your nipples
I can't imagine it happening, but then again, I hear of, like, all these crazy things, and most of them, like, are not from our area of the United States. Now that we've drawn attention to everybody's boobs.
Or lack thereof.
But, like, I don't think it would happen in our neck of America, but I think that there are places in America that I could see something
in our
like that.
high school, it totally would have happened.
Okay, yeah, I got taken down to the principal's office and told, you don't need to do that here. Like, I was hooking the halls or something. Like, and they made me put a tank top on I had a dress with a vest over it. I was like, I don't think I can cover them up anymore. Sometimes there are just too much boob. Sometimes they will just be there. So I get it on both ends. Like, you can't discriminate the big boob girls or the small boob girls. Let them live their lives, you know? And why are we afraid of nipples?
And, I mean, some people wear bras and their nipples show anyway. Sometimes it's a problem.
Yeah. Why do you have to have super patty bras? Some people just want to wear, like, a little something. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Sports bra. Hey.
Hey. Well, bra and sports bra. Hey. But, you know.
Go Imogen. Fight the power.
Power to the people, yeah.
Kind of interested to see where this might be lesbianic Becky-ness.
Yeah, let's be honest here. What's going on there? I mean, I don't, it seems very far-fetched to me, but then again, whatever. Jenna! Yeah, I
feel like a lesbian now!
Yeah, exactly. So,
Let's go pray about it!
Yeah.
Let's talk about Allie.
What is there to say?
What is there to say about Allie and the Frenchman?
What did we say from the beginning about the Frenchman? I hate the Frenchman. Ooh, I can't stand him. I just want to smack him in the face.
You know, you just get all caught up in the pastries and the wine and the French cookies.
Yeah, he was lacing her macarons. And that's what happened.
The Louvre, and you know, you're just like, you're in Paris.
He is not Pierre Escargot in a bathtub. It's not happening.
But like, Allie, these are like your young years when you're supposed to go and have like summer flings.
Right.
And then
come
home. You're not supposed to take them back to your home and native land.
Exactly.
And then marry them. It's not supposed to happen.
No.
He will punch you in the face and break your arm.
It's so hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that Allie is so incredibly intelligent,
but
yet
so
such a
dumb.
Freaking idiot. So stupid. When Jenna can give you advice. I mean, when Jenna can give you advice and tells you this is a bad thing, like, it's a bad thing. Bad. Like, clearly terrible. I don't understand it.
Nope. There's nothing to understand. They're just bad decisions.
Yeah.
Just bad, awful choices. No common sense.
No.
And Allie's, like, I don't know. What happened with her in Dallas? Like, now they're, like, on again, off again.
And I really like Dallas. I'm very for Dallas in life.
Yeah, and
I like him.
In this week's episode, Dallas is giving her that, like, will you be my baby's mama?
Yeah, tracksuit baby, what? There was a tracksuit baby.
Back. He's like, Allie, I like you.
Yeah, tracksuit baby's, like, formulating sentences now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's cute.
Yes. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't be with you. I was beaten up. And just take the basket with me and run down the halls.
I really want to talk about Zoe. And I want to talk about this for the reason that I was one of the few people who was, like, mood apathetic about Zoe and Drew. And then I was like, oh, wait, Zoe, you're a conniving, evil slore, and I don't like you. And Drew is just dumb and very dumb.
I really, like, can something about Zoe be, like, redeemable now?
Her mom ruined everything.
Dude, her mom was like, my daughter's a whore.
Basically.
I was like,
why would
well, that's great.
Like, humiliated her in front of everybody.
There's a way to do that, man. There is a way to do that. Audrey, like, she would have been like, yes, I know, my son's an idiot. I'm so sorry. Like, she was, too, because even in school, she was, like, really upset about the whole situation. You don't, like, shame your daughter in front of, like, a big press conference and then talk to Audrey. No, you find out. Like, it's so easy these days. You could have found Audrey on Facebook or whatever you have. Range. Exactly. And been like, hey, Audrey, your son is a jerk. He sucks.
Audrey's taking care of business.
She
knows what's going on. She's not proud of him.
She knew he was a disrespectful idiot, but at the same respect, Zoe committed to non-commitment, basically. Like, she was okay with it. And it really, at that point, even though he really did use her, it's also on her. She cannot just be the poor victim in this situation. Because at the same time, he's an idiot. Like, of course he's going to be like, oh, she was fine with it. Like, sorry, Zoe, that's also on you. Drew is not completely at fault for this.
Miles' dad is also a cheater pumpkin.
Oh my god,
no
I saw that coming. I was like, he's disgusting. It's definitely happening.
The mom totally knew that too.
Which,
felt
like,
it coming.
It just, like, hurts my soul. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to protect his political image, but girlfriend, who really cares?
I know.
The marriage is over, and you need to leave.
Yep.
You gotta take the kids, and you take everything, and you leave him with his rhinoplasty girlfriend in the pool. That's where they stay. They live in the pool now.
You're gonna get some good money for it.
Mm-hmm.
Just be done.
You got the kids.
Be done. You got the kids.
That's it.
They seem to be doing all right. Save Miles while he can still be saved, you know?
Let's talk about Miles and Maya, because I'm excited about it, but I'm apprehensive at the same time, because I sort of feel like, ooh, you're too young to be all, I love you a lot, blah,
I just
blah,
feel
blah.
and this is such a sad thing to bring up, but, like, where's Cam? Like, I just feel like it was so
soon.
I mean, I guess not, because we're not seeing every day.
And I instantly had, like, fast forward shots in my mind of Miles taking Maya to, like, his dad's wedding of his new girlfriend and, like, proposing marriage and having sex with Maya and then trashing the hotel room. Like, that was all I could think in my mind. And I was like, no, Maya, turn away while you can.
And then, like, Tracksuit Baby's there, and he's like, we're moving to British Columbia.
And by the time you're a senior, you're just going to understand you're either going to be in a monogamous relationship or you're just going to be off boys forever.